Thank you for joining us for the interview today. Let's begin with a quick introduction of yourself. Can you tell us a bit about your background and what drew you to air freight industry and to Cargo AI?
First of all, Vidri, thank you very much for the invite. It's really nice to have this quick this interview, and I'm really glad to be part of this content. It's always good to share some thoughts and some feedback. So I'm Simon. I'm 28. Just for a quick introduction. So I'm 28. I live in France. And why I kind of jump into this industry is because I always love the international business, international relation between countries. I'm half Brazilian, half French, so having families in both sides of the world always led me to have these exchanges and these interests. Plus, I studied management and international business at the university. So I like to sell. I like to meet people. I like to on top of it, I like to help people with my services, with my products. So it was a mix between my interest in the international business and the interest in the relations with people. And I started at Cargo AI just after my studies. It was an internship, only internship. I want to be in a human side company, just to be close to my colleagues, close to the company's development, to be able to manage many things. And for the air freight industry, I'm kind of discovering it. I kind of jump on it, and I can say that I'm loving it.
That's amazing. Your journey from being an intern to a really key member of the company, it's really inspiring. I think your personality, your background matches amazingly to what you want to do and what you're doing right now. Let's dive into what you're doing in your current role. Can you tell us a bit more about your role as a customer success manager for Netherlands?
Yes. So I've been working in Cargo AI since 3 years. I'm a customer success manager for the Netherlands mainly. I take care of freight forwarders who wants to digitalize their processes, their profile and activities. And as Cargo AI is a human side company, as I said, with approximately 45 people, I'm involved in several sections of the business. I can take care of the business development to try to gather more new clients, more new leads, so the leads generation, but as well customer success and also a bit of support because as we are a SaaS, software as a services, we are proposing a services to our client, and their experience is more than important. So I like to take care of them from the beginning to the end of the process. So from the business development to the support and for me this is really nice to be on the entire chain, on the entire process.
Wow. I think it comes with being in a small company, right? You have to do a lot of things, but it's also just as fulfilling to be able to see it from start to finish, right? And
Yeah.
I think we can see like how committed you are, and it's amazing to see such dedication. I'm sure you've learned and had so many great experiences working with people so closely. Um, Maybe like speaking of Netherlands, maybe you can dive in now to how is the e-booking adoption progressing in that market?
Yes. So for the e-booking adoption, I think we can see it not only in the Netherlands but with a global view. Let's say in a European view, not specifically to the Dutch market, but I think the e-booking adoption is increasing step by step, slowly, but it's increasing step by step. Of course, each people's habits are here, and it's normal. So their manual habits, the phone habits, and mailing habits, it's completely normal. But we can see many forwarders and airlines being interested in improving their processes and activities. I can say that it needs to be done step by step, as I said, and the more important thing is, yeah, step by step, but also with all the stakeholders from the industry, like jointly, because with all the with all the stakeholders, so forwarders, airlines, GSAs, the TMS. I can see that because at Cargo AI, I'm in charge of taking care of freight forwarders. But I could see during my 3 last years working in this company, working at Cargo AI, I can see that if we want the digitalization to take place correctly, it needs to be done with every actor, with the forwarders, with the airlines, with the GSAs. So that's why I'm in daily contact with the airlines, not only the freight forwarders, but I talk to several times per week in a constant basis to the airlines in order to teach them how to be digital, because online platforms as Cargo AI, we are only the mirror, not only because it's not that simple, I guess, but we are the mirror of what is set in the airline system. We are reflecting what is set in their system. If in their system there is an issue, there is information missing, this information will be missed in Cargo AI. So in order for our users to book correctly, we need to involve every actor in the industry.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think it is very important what you're doing to educate everyone, to bring them together, to be able to bring forward the transformation and the adoption of digital technology. And I think that is just how the e-booking will gain more and more traction, right? I think it is very crucial to begin with education. With that in mind, what are some of the trends that you're currently seeing in the air freight market, specific to Netherlands or otherwise?
Yes, I think the stakeholders, so the forwarders, airlines, GSAs, they are trying to get digital. They want to have their processes enhanced with digital platforms. They understood that the digital bookings can help them in a daily basis. And I think maybe the key trend is maybe like we are in a milestone between people that are sure that the digital booking are like the digitalization is the solution, and others that can feel a bit of fear on this digitalization. So it's a milestone. It's an important step. But I think we can say to forwarders, to the airlines, to people working there since 40 years, of course, processes changes. But here at Cargo AI, we are sure that as we work in a complex industry, a fast-paced environment with a lot of shipments to handle, crazy stuff every day. This is the cargo industry, the one I am discovering it since 3 years. In this industry, the human contact will be necessary, and it's still more than important. It's crucial. Even if there is digital platforms, it's mandatory to have the human contacts really important, and it will keep that way. Especially for complex shipments, when you are dealing with a high volume, it's really important to keep the human contact. For example, when you are negotiating with big clients, the human contact to get on the phone and to meet someone, maybe also it's more than important. But as we try to make people understand, is that for simple tasks, for example, small shipments, allotments, or modifying a booking or canceling a booking, this can be done on digital platforms because it can be really a game changer. Like time-consuming tasks, they can be digitalized. So yeah, I think this is the kind of the trend which we are seeing.
Yeah, I think you brought forward a very important point. I think not just with this industry, but for a lot of other legacy long-standing industries, it is very important to still have that human touch, right? It is important to help people transition, and also I think it adds to the experience to keep having the human part along with the technology, especially as you said, for a really big volume or big value deals, right? Given these trends, we can see that these digital solutions, which solutions you choose, can make or break how you're performing, right? So, what would be your recommendation for choosing the right digital or technological solutions for freight forwarders or airlines or, yeah?
So as I'm always talking to operation teams, when the proper team who is doing the booking, who is talking to their forwarder, to their shipper, to their client, I would say that if they want to be digital, if they want to use digital platforms, they need to choose a platform easy to use with a nice design, because they will use it intensively every day. So they need to be comfortable with it. And I know that the people at forwarders company, they can struggle a bit when with the existence of many platforms, because it's time consuming, and it's going to be a bit painful to have several platforms. It means several tabs, several passwords, even several way of doing on each platform. So I know that this can be a bit time consuming, and they can struggle with that. So the thing to use is to choose a platform with a nice design, a comfortable platform, and with a great airline portfolio. I know that all the platforms that exist, they don't have 100% of the airlines, because I guess for now it's technically impossible. But choosing easy platform with a wide range of airlines can help. And I can say another recommendation is that forwarders and airlines as well can do. But as I talked many to forwarders, what they can do is to try to find digital partners that can be integrated between themselves. For example, they will book in one platform, but with the same, they will send the e-aerial bill as well as the quote to their shipper, all in one platform, and have all this information going directly in their TMS, transportation management system, so that they can check, and they can see their activity in one single section, in one single platform. This can help their processes. This can enhance their sales after that.
I think really, really good points, really good tips that you gave over here. Easy to use, easily integrated, big portfolio. I think something which are points that are important to consider for anyone while choosing digital solutions, especially for cargo, because right now people are always struggling to understand, even to understand whether they should shift and how it might help them, and then to choose the right solution can be quite a daunting process, difficult process. So the solution that you obviously have been using or selling is Cargo AI. Do you want to share how Cargo AI solutions have specifically helped your customers, or if you have a success story where Cargo AI solutions significantly improved a customer's operations or efficiency?
Yes. So during my last 3 years at Cargo AI, I worked in the French market, then in the Dutch market. So I could gather some feedbacks along my way, along my journey, and those feedbacks from forwarders and airlines are positive, more than positive. For forwarders, for example, they can have access to instant capacity. They can book without aerial bill, without having a proper aerial bill stock. For example, they can also book on a Sunday if they want with their laptop. So it's easy. This can really help forwarders. And about booking on a Sunday, I know that it's not the activity of everyone on a Sunday afternoon, but it can be. For example, when we forwarders dealing with HUM, so human remains, this can really help them to have access to instant capacity, access to on a Saturday or on a Sunday to be able to modify the booking 24/7, because as it's a critical commodity, they need to they need to have this ability of doing what they want and whenever they want. And of course, as it's a critical commodity, digital platforms they can handle this. We just need to set the things correctly in the system to put the limitations in order to avoid the problems. But we opened this commodity in France, and mainly in France, and it works, and it really helps forwarders.
Wow, that sounds very positive. That's really good feedbacks and experiences. It seems that you have seen and you have gotten. And it seems that the solutions are really helping people enhance their operations and, be able to access it anytime they need it. Finally, okay, I think it's time to wrap up. Do you have any final words of wisdom or recommendations for our listeners, audience?
So thank you very much. Firstly, thank you for listening. Thank you, Vitri, for this interview. I would say that in the air freight industry, we can have a lot of opportunities to grow and to innovate. And I think the AI, so the artificial intelligence of cargo AI, can really help and revolutionize processes and the activity. So I would say, as a recommendation, stay informed and take the change with you. Embrace the change, because and stay on top of that, stay informed about cargo AI's activities, because there is many things coming up. So I would say simply subscribe to our newsletter.
Thanks for those encouraging words, Simon. Embracing change and staying informed are really key to thriving in the air freight industry. I think for all of our audience, don't forget, like Simon said, to keep updated with our activities. I think we're doing a lot of new things. We're growing very steadily, and there's a lot of interesting things coming. And that's all, I think, for today. Thank you so much for all of your time and effort that you took for this. You shared some really great insights and recommendations and tips today for people, and I'm sure it will be very helpful for them.
Thank you, Vijay.